all that great stuff. Now, if you want to stick around, I'll answer all your questions, best of my abilities, and we'll go from there. All right. Daniel, thank you. Been using iTRUST for more than a year. They have great, they have Daniel and that crew over there. Every time I say, which is not often, I go, hey man, there's somebody who's got a question over here. They're on it, you know? And I like their work ethic. Now, is everybody perfect? No, no one's perfect. Have I made mistakes? Absolutely. But so far they've been pretty good. And again, if you can get through that crap bear market, good for you. The only issue was the recent fee from the previous asset manager. Those jerks sold one Solana without paying permission. Sorry. I don't know what happened there. Meld rugged Rob. What? No, they didn't. They just probably... I'll have to talk to Ken Holding about this. Holy smokes. Oh. I think this is why. So they're down 55%, but it says here, Meld is migrated from their old contract to a new one. Yeah, it doesn't look right. That could be something. All right. Otta says, fasting for 5 days, how do you feel it helps you? There was if you follow me on X, I posted a video about George St. Pierre. If you don't know who George St. Pierre is, he was the middleweight champion in the UFC, and he's pound for pound, one of the top 3 greatest UFC fighters of all time. And he talks about how he had ulcerative colitis, essentially inflammation of the colon and da-da-da. And he said, once you get that, it usually progresses to more serious types of disease, colorectal, which can eventually lead to colorectal cancer. And he talks about it. He goes, I went through all these medications and all these things. This guy's the peak level of performance, of physical performance. And he went through that. And he said, well, the only thing that helped me, I'm off all my medications now, he goes, is doing fasting, not just intermittent fasting, but doing a specifically 4-day fasts. So watch that video over on X. It's a great video. And he pretty much lays it out. It's not easy, but boy, I'm telling you, you're sure to appreciate a hell of a lot more after that. Minnesota said it did rug. Oh, that's the colon. Meld lost 90% less than 2 hours. This is either a hack or rug. Let's text Ken. What the hell's going on? Hold on. Hold on, everybody. I'm gonna oh, there we go. Ken. Hey, what's going on with Ken? Going on with the price action of Meld? Conversion? See what he says. Can you look at G-Sol? Why is it dropping 50%? I don't know about that one. Hey, Irrational. And also, hey, everybody. Sorry. Amy Softball is here. Toad Engineering. Cowboy Crypto. Yeah, I should just do a fasting, but it'd kind of be weird to do a fasting video on this channel. But if you take a look, I mean, a lot of the data points point out to, and one of the big things I think is between 12 and 24 hours, you have a 300% increase of HGH, or human growth hormone. That's pretty big, especially as you get older, you want to maintain muscle. So you can only do so much. And then you start to have muscle shedding and all this stuff. Shedding. Yeah, it's not easy. What's up? Software. That's what it was. That's the book. So the book that we were just talking about was Jason Lowry's Software. And it was a pretty great put together. I haven't read, I've only seen snippets and pieces of it, but I think he still works for the Department of Defense. And he's making these recommendations. And look, in the Trump administration right now, you've got Vivek Ramaswamy, and you've also got RFK Jr., who are big proponents of Bitcoin. I don't know if you know this also, but JD Vance, he holds like $500,000 in Bitcoin. So it's not like you've got a bunch of people who are like, whatever, Bitcoin. You got people who are like drilling into Trump going, hey, you trusted us, now trust us with this information. This is what it is. So yeah. Neo Patrick, I have that same coin edition. Could you point me where I can watch that video? It's with Theo Vaughn, Theo. Here. This is kind of important, actually. Theo Vaughn, George St. Pierre, fasting. If you do a search of Theo Vaughn and George St. Pierre fasting, it's right here. That video. And just look for that, right? And then if you want to go really, what? Oh, it's Thomas Seifert. I was way off. If you really want to go down the rabbit hole of fasting, cancer, thiamine, glutamine, and glucose, and how that relates to it, watch any of these. Oh, there's Diary CEO. Good stuff. Last name is Seifert. Good researcher, PhD out of Yale. All right. What did I miss? Last year did a 21-day. I've heard about that one. That sounds crazy. Got rid of all meds, dumped diabetes and skin conditions, have continued eating 1 meal per day and a few days fasting here and there. It seems like 21 days is like, and again, if you're diabetic or if you have issues with electrolytes, you should be consulting a physician, obviously. But like with that, I've actually also heard about people getting rid of tumors. Ave making dad proud of me. That's good, buddy. I love food too much to fast. Yeah, it doesn't feel great, but the second day you feel really good. Third day kind of sucks. Fourth, whatever. Hey man, what's up? The real Dan. Me and CCV, we're our big proponents of dog go to the moon. And speaking of which, I wanted to show you this. I should have showed you this today. So we talked about this before, but you know, digital IDs and ordinals and runes and stuff like that, which Michael Saylor is now a big believer in. So runes are what the #1 meme coin on Bitcoin is, dog go to the moon. And if you think the meme coins are going to be like doing pretty well and you like Bitcoin, maybe you should look at this. I own a boatload of this stuff. So of course I'm going to talk about my bags, but I'm just saying it is a pretty interesting project and they got a pretty big community and da-da-da-da. We'll see. Ben's chair is here. Yeah, gut bacteria is the next big thing to look into. It's your microbiome, essentially. And if you watch the All In podcast, one of the guys there, I forgot his name, astrophysicist, and he's got a product called Super Gut. And essentially what it is, it's probiotics and prebiotics. And if you take probiotics, unfortunately, your stomach usually just incinerates those because they can't get into the small and large intestine or small intestine. So you take these prebiotics, they actually are able to go to bypass the pyloric acid and go past that into the small intestine and actually make the gut biome to recharge, which helps with everything. So look at that Super Gut. Yeah, you can get it at like Walmart. Actually, no, that's not true. Target, I think it is now. Eat better meat. That's all I eat. Gotcha. Tony. Yeah. A link to the YouTube one that Kiefer that healed her gut. This was also the same thing with pre and probiotics. Same thing. Do something like that and you make it at home. Cheap, easy, really good. I have no dog tokens already. Who's this? Dr. Eckberg. I've heard of him. I'll take a look. Tim or JQ. Started intermittent fasting a year ago. It's been amazing. Lost 15 pounds. Easy way to do it, right? Tim says, I'm in the last 2 hours of a 72-hour fast, filming it on Monday. Yeah, those first times sucked. Can you get bacteria to fix the gas fees? Nothing can fix the gas fees on layer ones. Well, unless you're Solana, right? And also Cardano. So maybe Avalanche. But on Ethereum, not going to happen. Wow, Edwin Tax says Meld is gone. They stopped. Holy smokes. Huh. Gotcha. Can I? Look at that. What can you have during your fast? I'll get to that question in a second. What can you have during your fast? You can have salt, potassium, black coffee, and also I take this creatine, which is pure creatine. But you can use a host of other things and water. That's it. Oleg says, anyone use Brave browser? I do, and I like it. And there's a wallet that's attached to it. I don't use that wallet, but it does pretty well. Top comment said it's similar to the Supergut book you were talking about. Yeah, the Supergut is actually a product, and it just if you're like lazy like me, you just dump that onto your yogurt and boom, there it goes. Okay, so here's what I got from Ken. Sorry to bring this to you guys. I didn't know this. So Ken says there were 3. This is from Meld, and Ken Oleg is the founder. There were 3 whale wallets that dumped hard on us 2 weeks ago. 2 VCs that were investing got cold feet, pulled out the last minutes. I spent the past week trying to get new investors, but none moved that fast. We've been forced to lay off the staff and wind down on December 31st. I've been trying to get investors for 60 months now. 0 interest in real projects, only meme coins. Pre-TG. We were across the line for more than a month, but these 3 whales dropped the price by, 40%. I spent the past week trying to get new VCs with no luck. That's it. I said, can I relay the message? He goes, it's public. Go ahead and share it. These things happen. Businesses move at the speed of light sometimes when they are shutting down. And to grow exponentially, it takes quite some time. If you look at the startup statistics, the Small Business Association, you'll know that 50% of all small businesses that start up within 5 years will be bankrupt and going out of business. So that's why it's so important. Again, risk, reward. So did I lose on Meld? I lost on Meld. It is a shame. I invested into it. These are the risks that we take. So that's all. Yeah. It's the same thing. It does suck for Meld. And I'm glad that, Ken, if you're watching, I'm sorry, man. I still work with you. If something comes up, these things happen. But with Meld, first of all, thanks, Ken, for actually answering. This is the same type of sentiment that I've heard from other crypto projects that are trying to raise funds. VCs are looking for straight up meme coins. Just that's all they want to do. They want to get into meme coins. And here's the thing about memes. If you think about this, if you're a VC and it's a fair launch, why don't you just, I don't know, roll up, and this is not hard to do, 50, 100, 500 different wallets, and just start buying up intermittently, have a bot do it, or have somebody that you pay to do, just to buy up these meme coins, to show people that, hey, this is going to go up exponentially because look at this price action. And all I got to do, whales, even though it's scattered across 500, 5,000 different wallets, all they got to do is just go sell all. And that's it. You're done. So when people talk about how meme coins, and I've talked about this too as well, I do like that fair launch aspect of it, but you never know who's in the background screwing you over. That's the thing. And it happens. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section. I could be wrong. Meld these nuts. Let's talk about Near. Near is a good project as well. And Ilya, I don't know, there's a great picture from 2016. It's the founder of NVIDIA. It's Elon Musk, and it's Ilya and a couple of the guys, and they're just talking at on this AI. Like it's not like a seminar. It's just like these guys are just in a room just shooting the shit. And I'm like, that's Ilya's he's in there. And of course, Ilya is one of the co-founders of Near Protocol. That's why I hold it. I think it's going to do well. It has a lot of active users. Again, on-chain analysis. We'll see. But this is why, guys. This is why my portfolio looks so diverse like this. I don't care about the ones that didn't make it. There's a lot of ones that aren't going to make it. I just care about the ones, the 4, 5, 6, or 10 that do. And all these 80 some or 70 some cryptos fall the wayside. Don't care. it's not a very popular opinion to do it like this. Some people just say Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, whatever. But I'm not going to do that. We'll see which one works out. Thanks, Gilbert. I appreciate it. Gilbert Chavez. That's a good name. Robert says, lost my Meld. On a positive note, I got my Dan TANGEM wallet today. That's cool. Hey, if you guys are looking for TANGEM wallets, I don't know how the heck this happens. But good news for you. Do you guys want 25% off on a cold storage device that I personally use and has 1.5 million users without any hacks? So we had 500 of these wallets, and now I've got 34 left. I foregoed my, because everything down there is affiliate links. I even star it and said it's affiliate links. So if you buy it, I get a cut. You know how this works. But on this one, I told the guys, I'm like, you know what? It's been a pretty crappy bear market, and let's just move these. And I said, just forego my affiliate commission and just put it all into everybody. So you guys get 25% off. Just go to the website. There's a link in the description where it says TANGEM. If you don't know what the heck I'm talking about, it's okay. I did a video, a deep dive into this, and you can go to that site. And there's only 34 left, and you get 25% off right now. You just gotta. The only thing is you gotta carry my logo around. Sorry. Sorry. Yeah, sorry, Amy. Me too. It's one of my 67 that I hold. James says, honestly, your portfolio looks yummy. You're going to be set. Solid split of security with Bitcoin and super strong alts. I think so. Could be wrong. Gas fee fees. XRP is like that hot girlfriend who took your credit card. Echoes here, 25%. Very nice. It's 66 now. Jeez. Well, thanks to this stream, I'm just going to let you know, sell all your Meld because it's going to be unwinded. And apparently it's public knowledge already. That's sweet, Orlando. Thank you. We carry you in our hearts. Why not carry you with our crypto? That should have been my slogan. My slogan. Yep, SWE is on TANGEM. Also, I don't know if you guys noticed this, but this is my updated ROTH IRA portfolio. What do you notice? Sol, Ton, and SWE. Those are the ones. And they'll do well. I am debating to add Cardano or not. Cardano is always a laggard, and I did it last cycle, but it ran up like crazy. I'm thinking about it. So maybe I'll just take 1% from Sol, Ton, and SWE and stick it into Cardano. Not for sure. But I'm just trying to give the guys at Sin City a chance before I whoop them in my vastly knowledgeable portfolio. We'll see. Yeah, Catacomb says Bitcoin won't rug. Sorry, I'm in the loss of the Meld token. Yeah, that's just something to come back on. Tony says, is that a TANGEM ring Rob is wearing? This one? No, this is $8 at Walmart. It's a rubber gasket ring. And the reason is because a friend of mine talked about these, they're called degloving injuries, where he had his metal ring on and he dunked the basketball and he came down, he had no skin on his finger because his ring got stuck on there and it ripped the skin right off. So I was like, well, that's good for you, Kike, but I'm just going to use this stuff and it's cheap. And if I lose it, who cares? Let's see. Buy more pure. I think I have some of that on Coinbase, not for sure. Gilbert Chavez, XRP will do well in 2 years. Of course. Yeah, Catacombs is right. Bitcoin won't rug. Sorry to everyone that lost in the Meld token. You know, this is something that me, Ben, and Guy, the last NFA live show, we were talking about this. And I was like, you know, as I get older and I've been in this space for more time, I just tend to gravitate towards Bitcoin more and more. And there's also layer 2 solutions. I mean, like Core, and there's Stacks, and there's a whole other coast. And somebody talked about it. Let me see here. Let me go all the way up here. Kranskinator. Rob, I'm hearing about a company called O3 Layer, building what's being touted as the first layer 3 on the Bitcoin network, utilizing Arbitrum. Now that's interesting. Have you come across it? No, but I mean, I think layer 2 is going to do quite well. I mean, look, you have, just like we talked about today, like you have the most secure computerized network on the entire planet, which is essentially unhackable. And I mean, maybe it was hackable back in 2017 when there wasn't much of a market cap and there was less Bitcoin miners. But now in 2024, just don't see that happening. Just don't. And you can watch a lot of the other gurus. They'll explain why that is. So like, why wouldn't you just build on that? I don't know. Makes sense to me, but ooh, ETH is pumping. Let's take a look. Everybody likes a good pump. Let me refresh this. And see that before I refresh, I want you to notice this. When you go to CoinGecko and look at the largest gainers, tell me a day when it isn't a meme coin. It's because they're all pumping and dumping on you. Now, I don't have a problem with gambling, but just know that a little gambling is okay. A lot of gambling is bankruptcy. Let's see, Ethereum is up, good Lord, 7.5%, 17% for 30 days. Although Solana is up 35%. That's pretty good. Dogecoin, my precious, almost going to hit 20 cents. Told you. Cardano, hey! Cardano is up 10%. This is a great day. How about Avalanche? See, now we're getting to the ridiculousness, which is you blindfold yourself and then just throw a dart at the board and whatever it lands on is what you're going to invest into and you probably make good money. That's it. Cranskinators. Does anybody use CoinMarketCap anymore? I do. And what I like about that is you can look at token unlocks. And that, I think, is a big thing. Again, if you don't know what I'm talking about as far as token unlocks, it's as a crypto token comes out, there is a circulating supply and a max supply. Let's say you have the max supply is 1 billion tokens and the circulating supply is 250 million. What happened to the other 750 million? Well, it's because they lock those up over time for the early investors, for the ecosystem, for staking, or whatever else it is, and it slowly gets unlocked. And some of these tokens get unlocked like massively at a certain day. And if that happens, you don't want to be in that situation because you're going to get dumped on. So CoinMarketCap looked at unlocked tokens or token unlocks, and it will tell you all the ones that you are invested into. What the heck is this? I don't know about that. I use CoinMarketCap for the alerts. I should probably do that too. It's a good idea. Rob, do you have Thorchain? I don't have Thorchain. Probably one of the few altcoins I don't, but I hear it's making strides and looking pretty good. So, CoinMarketCap had rumors last bullet was manipulating the price of tokens on its site. I avoided just like I avoided USDT. So CoinMarketCap is, and correct me in the comments, but I think that was owned by Binance and CZ. And I think that's still the case. So that wouldn't surprise me. There's a lot of manipulation going on in 2021. And it wasn't for the good one. And I will tell you this, I think that FTX and Sam Bankman-Fried, I think they manipulated the price of Bitcoin and certain altcoins to have them run up because they were in big trouble. And I think we honestly got screwed out of a proper bull run. And I think this one's going to be bigger, definitely in 2021. 2017, we'll see. Oh, that's good. FTX fraudster Carolyn Ellison reports the Connecticut prison began 2-year sentence. Great. The Dan indicator seems to be going up. Frosty, you could be right. I see a lot of Dan. Montoya, Rob, what's your workout plan? It's the same thing for 6 days a week, essentially. And it's walk this lazy dog that's right here and do calisthenics, push-ups, and pull-ups, and actually resistance bands. And that's pretty much it. And then I intermittent fast. And some days I do like this crazy 5-day fasting. And then Then I get off the wagon and I go to San Juan Smokehouse and I drink like crazy. So what are you going to do? If you're going to be there, it should be a fun time. No harm, no foul. Huh. I didn't know that. Bitcoin is 150 bucks under its all-time high. And also volleyball. Yeah. Thanks. Appreciate it. And then I'll leave this off with Oleg, ADA to the moon. Well, let's hope so. Anyhow, give everybody hopium. Everybody, thanks so much for stopping by on a Thursday. Like today's video, on your way out, if you would be so kind, hit the like, maybe subscribe. Good luck with YouTube notifying you. If you're going to follow me anywhere, follow me on Twitter. It's way more fun over there, and I give you more just insight into what the heck is going on. And they actually give you alerts. So that's it for today. Thanks much, everybody. Appreciate you, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Adios.